Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group E. We are here to discuss our assignment, pneumatic and hydraulic, that are given from our lecturer, which is Dr. Setia Martana. This assignment consists 2 questions, and we agreed to answer the question 1. This is the right flow given from the question, and this is the circuit that we have to do it in correct way by follow the this flow. So next I will pass to Nasiruddin SYAHIR to continue the discussion.
Hi, I would like to AHMAD open the fluid sim. Firstly, I will explain about the several components that we use in fluid sim. The first one is a balloting cylinder. The second one is the 4-way double solenoid valve. The third one is 4-way single monostable tank, and lastly is pump unit. In the ladder diagram, we use a push button, solenoid A, limit switch, and 20 volt, and also 0 volt, right? Next, we go to the construct, which is we already construct the diagram in the fluid sim, and we will pass to the Achap to explain the little bit about the explanation.
So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Asyraf bin Khalid. My matrix number is B0920104226. So, I would like to thanks to Nasiruddin. And now I will discuss about the problem statement in the question. And I will show what is the problem and the solution. So, firstly, we have construct the circuit as you can see here. At the beginning, the distance rule is set to default as the position of the begin and the end is 0 and 0 for the 1ls, and for the 2ls, the begin and the end position also is 0. So we know that the flow as in the question that has been mentioned is a correct flow, but the problem is in the circuit. And we know that the ladder diagram that has been constructed is the correct construction. And after the construction as the question, as you can see here, I try to run it. So as you can see, the second cylinder automatically activate, retract. Thank you to ANNISA. Even I didn't press the push button 1. So let's see what happened if I push the push button 1. You can see the second cylinder retract and the first cylinder activate, and then the first cylinder deactivate and the second cylinder activate again. So this is not the correct way or not the correct construction of the circuit because it didn't follow the flow as per mentioned in the question. So that is the problem. Now I will explain the solution. The solution is, we found that the solution is we need to change the position of the beginning and the end position for 1ls to 200. Okay, let me show. I change it. Done for the 1ls. Now I also need to change the position for begin and end for the 2ls to 200. Okay, that's all that we need to change. So let's see. I run the circuit. So there's nothing happen. I didn't push the push button 1. Now I will push the push button 1. Okay, you all can see that when I push button 1, the first cylinder will be activate, extend, and then the second cylinder will also extend after the first cylinder. Then after the second cylinder extend, it both of the cylinder will be retract. Similarly, so I will show it again. First cylinder, second cylinder, and then they retract. So this is the correct way that follow as the flow mentioned in the question. That is, when push button is pushed, the solenoid sol A will be actuated and shift the DCP1 and extend the cylinder 1 until the limit LS switch 1 is activated. Then after the LS1 activate, it will activate the solenoid sol C. The solenoid sol C will energize and valve DCB2 will shift and extend the cylinder 2. Then the cylinder 2 will extend until the 2LS and 2LS activate. When the 2LS activate, it will actuate the sol B, solenoid B, and the solenoid B energize and shift DCB1 to the right envelope, sorry. Then the cylinder 1 will be retract again. And after the cylinder 1 retract, the 1LS will be deactivated, and at the same time, the solenoid C, that is sol C, will be de-energized and the DCV2 return, and the second cylinder will also return, that is retract. So that's all from me. So we see again the simulation. Okay, that's all. I hope you all understand. And I will now pass to Annisa Aisyah for the conclusion. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is ANNISA AISHAH binti ROZIMAN. Matric number B0920101143. Okay, based on Acap's explanation, we can conclude that 1LS and 2LS both must set to 200 for the beginning and the ending. And so because if we set it to default, the flow doesn't move, so it doesn't follow the statement that given. So basically we need to fully understand on how to construct the circuit using FluidSim and how to understand the statement given. So I think that's all from our group. Anything else to add?
No, thank you. That's all.
Thank you.